Well, a former Oklahoma pastor is locked up for the fourth time in less than a year. We've been following allegations made against James McMillan since he was first arrested last November for alleged child sex crimes.
News 4 has since learned his bond was revoked this time and may not be getting out, at least for a while. News 4's Mecca Thompson is joining us with that story this afternoon. Mecca?
Yeah, Kevin, Heather, according to court documents, his bond was revoked based on evidence and testimony. What is not clear is if the evidence is new or not, but he will stay in jail at least until his next court date.
Yeah, it was shocking. I mean, that would be the best way to put it.
That was a Kansas father speaking to News 4 in December about an incident his daughter had with former Oklahoma pastor James McMillan. He was arrested in November and bonded out, arrested again in December but was released because no charges had been filed. Then in January of this year, he was booked in jail after a Cleveland County DA filed charges and was released again. As you see here, McMillan was arrested a fourth time, taken into custody last Thursday, August 14th, with no bond. A man who asked us not to use his name says his 14-year-old daughter told him McMillan sent her a nude photo back in March 2023 via Snapchat, which was later proven to be true after agents with the Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics found that picture in his phone in December of 2024.
I've seen the evidence, and it's very clear, evident as to what happened.
Before that, in November, McMillan faced 2 felony counts of lewd or indecent acts to a child under 16 and a third charge of conspiracy. Court documents detail complaints of sexual abuse. Investigators saying he allegedly exposed himself to the victim and made inappropriate gestures while in the car together.
I feel like there's a lot more than people might think that there is.
Stockstill was a former church member. We're not naming the church, but sources confirm McMillan preached in Slaughterville and Kanawha. They say he left years ago and hasn't been back since.
I really trusted him a lot. He would be glued to us the entire time.
I reached out to McMillan's attorney and did not hear back. I also asked the Cleveland County DA's office why he was released in January. They say he posted bond after a hearing to determine if he violated his bond, in which they say he did. He was then taken back to jail where he waits for trial. McMillan has an arraignment on October 8th.